and
it's all fun and games until someone pukes while they're vomiting, while they're shitting.
That's right.
So she said.
Welcome to the CouncilCast. This is episode 343, being recorded on November 25th, 2025. The council is in session, and as with every week, we will make arbitrary decisions about topics on science, technology, and random shit.
Random shit?
With a little background and absolutely no expertise. All CouncilCast decisions are final and have no bearing on anything whatsoever.
Butt plug.
Join us for this week's butt plug episode. This is Turkey Day. We'll teach you how to use butt plugs with turkeys.
What is happening?
It's a Thanksgiving special.
How do you stuff a turkey? You'll learn tonight. Just stay tuned.
We're going to learn how to stuff a turkey tonight?
You bet it.
Me too, apparently.
Well, something that you won't have to stuff into a turkey is Voyager 1. If you guys remember this little tiny spacecraft that we launched, I don't even know how long ago now, many years ago, is apparently
70s, 60s?
Yeah, it sounds about right. It is getting close to being 1 light day away from Earth.
Dang. How much longer?
They basically said that it is less than a year out from reaching that milestone.
A light day?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The amount of time it takes for light to travel in a day.
How many parsecs is that?
You know what? I'm sure I can figure that out.
Yeah, I don't remember how many parsecs it is.
1 light day equals 0.00083942888 parsecs.
The blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Thank you for that.
So although it doesn't travel very fast, it is very, very far away from Earth. So
it's got that going for it.
Yeah, and it apparently is still, in fact, running and doing stuff. So they expect it to be able to continue to operate until about 2030 at this point in time. So
they've thought about a lot of they've like measured. Aren't there like a lot of satellites that are like, this isn't going to last very long, and then it keeps doing stuff like years after they anticipate it going dormant?
Yeah, I don't think they build them like they used to anymore, because it feels like you hear about these spacecraft that go to the moon, Mars, just hang out in space, and like a couple of years later they're dead. They don't do anything anymore, and you're like, look at this guy. This guy's been sitting out there for like 60 years, just chilling.
Just chilling. Yeah, I don't know. 2 thumbs up for it still going. 1 light day.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so Voyager 1 was launched in 1977. So there you go.
Why don't they just measure it in
Are they
miles?
still in contact with this thing?
Yeah, they are.
Oh, interesting.
Why don't they just measure it in miles? Like a normal person.
One light day, 2 miles is a number so big I don't know how to say it. How about that for an answer? It's 16 with 9 zeros behind it. So I guess I'd be 16 billion?
Sorry, I just saw the title you wrote for today.
I preemptively put it in.
I was like, what am I gonna? Let me start messing. Nope, it's perfect.
Yeah, I give a thumbs up to Voyager 1. I think great job continuing to fight the good fight out there.
Keep on keeping on.
There you go. Well, something that, although Voyager 1 is into deep space, something that does not require you to be in deep space is a new engine that actually sucks energy from deep space without ever leaving the Earth. Or it just has a really long cable to Voyager 1. I could be one or the other.
Okay.
I'm voting for cable.
I'm voting for a cable. So yeah, apparently this guy came up with a motor. I think this is a little bit of cheating. It's basically a Stirling engine, and he's basically like, "Hey, we're if you can use like solar radiation basically to like heat the plate, you can make a motor go." And so that's kind of how I'm kind of looking at this. Is he's kind of like, "Oh, hey, look at this! I'm using the heat that's absorbed on the Earth's surface to make a motor." Deep space.
Very nice. Okay. All right.
But yeah, I mean, go ahead, Brian.
Well, I don't understand.
What do you mean? What isn't there to understand?
Well,
this engine sucks energy from deep space without leaving the ground. What don't you understand?
Well, try to explain it to me like I'm
a 3-year-old.
Like I'm 5 and I don't understand.
So your mommy and daddy want you to set up. You want to set up a lemonade stand, and you ask your mommy and daddy for $5.
Yeah.
But it only costs you $3 to run the lemonade
Bro, that
stand.
doesn't sound like enough capital to open up a lemonade
So
stand,
next year, I'm 6. Yes, you're 6.
So
I don't know. What is this article about? I was trying to feign like I knew what was going on, but
I get
hold on.
it.
This picture will explain everything. This picture
Deep
explains
space.
everything.
I got it. Thank you.
No,
so,
look. This picture
so the
explains
Stirling
everything.
engine relies on temperature differentials. Yep, there you go.
Oh.
Rob Sterling.
And
sure.
So basically, what it's doing is it's
Scott Sterling.
saying that there's a temperature differential between the Earth and radiation from space, and he's just basically painting it black and made it warm up.
Yeah, but he can't prove that. I mean, he's just making up crap. He made a top from his those 3D printers, and he painted it silver and gold. And he's just saying stuff that's not true. Thumbs down.
Spectacular! North Carolina's goalkeeper Hitchens just let one in past him now. So now the burden rests on Yale's Scott.
What are you watching?
Steal that man.
Oh, this is hilarious.
It's Scott Sterling. You know
Indeed.
Scott Sterling, bro?
Crowd showing some appreciation. Johnson places the ball on the spot, getting ready. That man literally has a cannon for a leg.
Yes, he does.
Here he goes, winding up for the shot, and oh! The cannon has fired and hit Sterling directly to the line.
He clocks that at a stunning 116 kilometers per hour.
Now that's a lot of miles per hour.
Little chance that man's nose is not broken right now.
Oh, indeed. Now Sterling getting checked out for that one. Spectacular save, though, but sadly, he's not out of the woods yet.
On his feet now, a bit shaken.
But not stirred.
This crowd absolutely loves this man.
And Sterling's teammates welcome him back, a hero. For now.
Yale's up again for the second attempt, looking to make it 2-0.
He approaches the ball with some determination. Here he goes.
Oh, it's high and wide, way off target.
Yes, apparently he thought he was kicking a field goal.
All kind of football, I'd say.
Good show.
Back now to Scott Sterling. He looks a bit worse for wear, but ready for round 2.
And Shaw takes a moment. Here he goes with the approach.
Oh! Sterling with a fantastic dive. The ball flies straight through his hands and once again strikes him straight in the schnoz.
And let's see it again on the old instant replay. Oh, every excruciating detail captured in HD perfection.
Clocked at 129 kilometers per hour. Sterling does not look well.
2 wonderful saves and 2 definite concussions.
They may replace him at this point. He's done all he can.
Yes, as his trainer takes him off the field like a mustached lion dragging a gazelle through the Serengeti.
Adieu, Scott Sterling.
Adieu.
Yale now with their third PK. Richards is in the goal, bouncing like an infant girl.
The crowd holds their breath as he goes in. Here it comes. Oh, very anticlimactic.
Let's see who they got to replace Scott
Sterling is back!
He's still in the game!
Oh my! And he's taking a very odd tactic now.
Seems to be curling up to protect his face.
Not exactly a recommended technique, but here it goes. Wait, no, Lambert needs to tie his shoe. Oh, and that's why you do a double knot, kids.
Sterling, still waiting for the kick to happen. He's probably wondering when. Oh! Sweet butter crumpet!
My
The ball drills Sterling right in the face!
That man's nose must be absolutely devastated! He's gonna look like a witch that flew her broom into her nose and then crashed into a hammer!
I hardly even care about this attempt. Let's go back to Scott Sterling!
The man!
The myth! The legend!
3 perfect blocks by Sterling and his cat-like face reflexes!
Absolutely incredible. Though I must say, Sterling does not look well at all.
Well, you know
there's a
football
volleyball
players like
version
that a
of
bit
this,
of
right,
drama, don't
Silas?
they?
I
Gonna
saw
take
it
him
when I
out? No, wait.
searched for it.
They brought him a chair!
Oh, a bold move by the manager! Bain sets up for the 4th attempt!
And this, frankly, is a gimme. He literally just has to kick it anywhere except where Sterling is sitting.
There is no possible way that North Carolina can mess up this shot. Oh! 158 kilometers per hour!
This man can do no wrong!
Look at him beg for mercy when it's mercy that should be begging for him.
He has looked death in the eye and said, "Take your best shot," to which Death replies by punching him in the face over and over and over again.
If Yale makes this final shot, it's all over. But no! Oh, he misses, which means we're going to Scott Sterling!
His face is like a brick wall!
A brick wall that can feel pain and cries a lot.
Where's Sterling? Oh, he seems to be crawling away from the goal. What is he doing?
He's throwing away the bat. Oh! Sterling has done the impossible!
I can't believe it! Look at that! He played it just right! What incredible instincts to crawl away from the goal like that!
And his teammates rush the field, happy as a lark as they slide in.
A Bernini sculpture of a finish.
As his teammates carry him off on the stretcher of glory, we thank you for sharing this absolutely heart-stopping finish.
Scott Sterling and his face of steel have won it all.
Do the volleyball one.
Oh, I gotta switch
don't
to
do the
not my
volleyball
Coin
one.
account to watch all this.
Welcome back to our
They basically do this over and over again with every sport out there.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NCAA Men's Volleyball Championships between Yale and North Carolina.
If you're just joining us, it has been a roller coaster of an evening. Both teams now tied at 2 sets apiece. The winner of this final set will be the national champions.
North Carolina leading by 1, Yale and their team captain Scott Sterling.
Love that man.
Don't we all? Trying desperately to hold them here, or it's all over.
Match point for the Tar Heels. Jones preparing for what may be the last serve of his college career.
And here we go.
Excellent serve.
Thompson setting up. Here comes the spike.
Yale has to stop this return. Deflected! Right into Scott Sterling's face.
And Yale ties it up.
Unbelievable!
Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen, because Scott Sterling's face has entered the building.
Take a gander at this replay.
The angle at which Sterling deflects the ball off his skull is nothing short of perfection.
Like watching Da Vinci paint with his face.
Yale now on the prowl to take the lead.
And Carolina setting up what is bound to be a devastating return. And here it comes.
Oh,
nearly.
Sterling makes another tremendous save.
And North Carolina's wasting no Sterling scores! Welcome to the heavyweight bout between Sterling's face and everything else.
He looks as though he could be praying.
The peaceful
This
visit
guy.
of head drama.
We are all witnesses.
Testify!
Let us feast on the sweet nectar of instant replay.
Wonderful save here, just complete
The
sacrifice.
ball flies right past the blockers, into Sterling's awaiting face, back over the net, and then right back to Sterling's face like an obese homie pigeon.
That man will leave this court today knowing he gave everything he could, if he leaves it all.
The crowd is now on their feet.
Like mythical Atlas who bore the weight of the world upon his back, so too as Scott Sterling bore this team upon his face.
Yale has come back from the brink and is looking to put this one into the history books.
That's point for Yale.
Carolina finally pushed one through Sterling. Brown Sterling!
Did you see that?
Here comes the spike straight to the man!
The man! The legend!
The legend!
No! They raise him everywhere!
He did it! He ascended through the air like a defensive angel!
An angel with the face of a devil!
Look at the replay! One is the loneliest number!
2 tickets to paradise!
3 times a lady! 4! As the
Looks
crowd
like it actually
charges the
hurt.
court, the people
Oh my
are
God.
weeping. The tweets are tweeting. Hashtag Scott
The
Stanley.
bullet says
hospitals
reserved
are
for Sterling.
preparing to receive the man himself. The eighth wonder of the world. The Great Wall of Sterling. I'll tell you one thing. When Armageddon comes, I want to be in a bunker made of that man's face. Until next time, good night, everyone.
Thanks.
Amazing.
Thumbs up for Scott Sterling there.
Scott
Nice job.
Sterling.
I understand. Thank you. Both of those videos help me understand that motor that is run by space dust.
I definitely understand it a lot more now.
Yeah, that's all
Oh,
you need to know.
wow.
Oh wait, here actually, this
Amazing.
picture does explain it better. Scott Sterling. No, here.
Yeah.
So
there you
the
go.
moon and the stars are up here, and the
And they're
widget's
cold 'cause they're
here,
in space.
and the top plate cools and the bottom plate remains warm. So
Simple
you
as
know,
that.
you could make your whole, you could run your whole house on this.
You could not.
Yeah. There you go. Thumbs up for Scott Sterling.
I got this off of here, Blaine, and it was a huge pain in the ass.
What did you have to do?
Well, I went and got a pair of pliers and I put a rag
Oh.
around it and I was rotating it. It had the littlest bit of red Loctite on it.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, but now the thing threads.
Now it
like
threads
I can
on.
thread it by hand all the way through. Yeah,
That's better.
it's a hell of a lot better.
Well, it's a good thing we got Scott Sterling's face here because you're not going to want to trade it in at GameStop's Trade Anything Day.
Excuse me, what?
Have
Anything?
you guys-
I'm gonna take in my
Yes.
car.
Anything.
So GameStop is a promotion where they are December 6th. They are calling it Trade Anything Day. They will literally take anything, and you get store credit in return.
You're
So-
telling me that I can take in my car and trade it in? Anything?
That is what I'm saying. Yes.
I can show up with somebody else's child and trade it in.
You certainly could. You could try it.
Anything.
I think if you bring in somebody else's child, you're trading.
I could bring
for
in
prison
this
sentence.
empty or nearly empty bottle of Diet Coke and trade it
You
in.
could try. I mean, they
Yeah.
have. I don't know. What does the article say?
They do. I mean, they talk about it. This is like the intent, though. There are some rules about it, but generally,
doesn't sound like anything.
no, like the rules are like here,
Nearly anything. And get
you'll
$5
credit. Suitable items for traded. Anything you trade in will be donated to a charity. So that's why they're basically accepting anything. And that's, I think, let's see, exclusions include hazardous waste or materials, chemicals, liquids, lithium-ion batteries, or items containing lithium-ion batteries, weapons and ammo, dead or alive animals, although taxidermy items are valid.
That means dead animals.
Oh, now I really wish that Katie and I purchased in Kansas City in a thrift store. They either had or were waiting on a taxidermied actual giraffe.
What?
Can you imagine showing up to GameStop and being like, giraffe?
I want my $5.
Yeah. Oh, is it $5? Anything
Yeah.
is $5.
That's all you get. Everything is $5.
Well, there's not much incentive for me to bring my taxidermied giraffe for $5. That probably cost me $1,000.
I know a really
They
good
also won't
taxidermist.
take alcohol,
He's not really good, but
tobacco,
he's pretty good.
drugs, pharmaceuticals, computers, virtual reality headsets, interactive flat panel displays, MacBooks, and then computer peripherals. So anyway, yeah, I mean, the idea is like, hey, if you have a whole bunch of stuff that you kind of don't want and you're too lazy to go donate it yourself, you can at least get $5, I guess, from GameStop. But I can only imagine the amount of just shit that people are going to try to bring in.
I like this. Thumbs up
is it?
for GameStop, recycling.
December 6th.
So now here's my question. If I bring in 50 shirts, would I have to go in? Could I only get one item per location?
Probably.
Yeah, I imagine you have to enter your something in. And...
One item total. I can't be like, here's 50 shirts, and they're like, great.
Yeah.
Here's
Customers will be
$250.
limited to trading in one item for this promotion. So, I mean, unless you knew 50 friends who brought it in for you, and they're willing to give up their $5 gift credit, there you go.
I need 50 clones. No, that wouldn't help. That'd be me.
Yeah, I don't think that would help you at all. But yeah, there you go. If you want to get some free credit, I guess, at GameStop, a whole $5, go ahead and bring your car in and trade it in, I guess.
What's that movie?
That's
Pay It
pretty
Forward?
awesome. That's good stuff. I like it. Thumbs up.
Cool. Thumbs up.
Hopefully it helps. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
They'll take anything, though. Even
anything.
You know, they did not say they wouldn't take butt plugs, so
Hell yeah, $5.
Plug!
Can I only give them one thing? Because I got a lot of stuff that I could give them for $5 a pop.
yeah, you can only give them one thing.
Oh. This is suddenly way less interesting.
Well, something that they probably wouldn't take as a trade-in anyway is a new display that uses pixels that are so small you can fit an entire 1080 display on a breadcrumb.
Okay, I'm listening.
So yeah,
Okay,
I can hear the NVIDIA stock going up from here. Like, we don't have the required GPUs for this.
Apparently some scientists were able to take an OLED and basically shrink it down super small, and basically were able to use it to create tiny displays. They don't really have a way to commercialize it at this point in time, but they just talk about basically being able to create these tiny arrangements. I'm not really sure what the benefit's going to be yet, but you could get a super dense display, I guess, sometime in the future.
Interesting.
I mean, I guess the one
would be
interesting
dope.
thing is you could have it could enable displays in like glasses and stuff that are super high res that make things better. I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, think about it for like Apple Vision Pro or those sorts of AR glass, like right. Virtual First Class now feels even more realistic because of how dense those pixels are.
Yeah, I mean that's essentially what they're kind of saying. Yeah, you can get super small stuff. They apparently say the pixel that they created, it measures 300 by 300 nanometers. So,
that tells me exactly.
How small is a nanometer?
It's
how many light years is that?
I mean, can someone give me some kind of perspective on how small a nanometer is?
How many parsecs is it?
So a nanometer is 1 billionth of a meter, about 20 times wider than the diameter of hydrogen.
Really?
Yep.
Doesn't seem very small.
Yep, it is very small.
Doesn't seem very small.
Okay,
all right.
Explain it to me like I'm 5.
All right, if I cut you up into a billion pieces.
Yeah, keep going.
One of those is how big it is.
One of those pieces. Got it.
Yeah, I like the idea. I give it a thumbs up for maybe making some interesting displays. I want to have displays on my fingertips.
I mean, it seems pretty good. I like it.
Wow.
Well, something that you might not want to put your display onto, though, is your new Crocs that are Xbox branded and look like a controller. If you ever wanted to walk around with a controller on your foot, Crocs has the shoe for you.
What?
Does this not sound like something you want? I'll have to share a picture of what we're looking at here.
Oh, I got you.
Show us.
Oh, Blaine's on it. It's all over
got it.
like white on rice.
Here you go. Don't you want a pair of Crocs that look like that?
Or does it function?
No.
Then no.
Just
utility all the way,
looks
baby.
like this.
So you could have a wired version for like if you're playing a game while you're walking on a treadmill, and then a wireless version if you're like walking around the block and you don't want to trip.
The buttons are on the outside. You need to have buttons on the inside. One for each toe.
They're $80. I mean, that's like more expensive than buying the controller itself.
Actually, you know what? I think this are pretty cool. I think thumbs up. If you're a big gamer enthusiast, I think those are pretty cool shoes.
I think this is the first random shit article that you've ever given a thumbs up to.
This isn't science?
Technology.
That sounds about
Technology?
right.
This is
definitely
technology.
technology.
It should be in the random shit section, but whatever. I like it.
I think it's creative. I mean, I guess they're celebrating, what'd they say, 20 years of the Xbox 360. So, I would give it a thumbs up because I would definitely laugh at somebody who wore those outside.
No, that's definitely an in-the-house shoe. I like it.
Perfect.
Thumbs up for random shit.
Well, something else that doesn't always go right is car commercials. Have you guys seen or ever remember the Jeep commercial where they took the Jeep and they drove it up this staircase in China that has like
and it fell down
1,000 steps? No, the Jeep commercial, they drive it up. They're like, hey, look at how awesome our Jeep is. And it makes it all the way to the top and stuff like that.
Oh, I think I saw this video.
So apparently,
Yes.
sorry, this was Land Rover. It was in 2018. They drove up this stairway to heaven in China's Tiananmen Mountain. Well, apparently a Chinese car manufacturer, Chery, apparently decided that, hey, we want to prove that our cars are just as good as Land Rovers. And so they made an attempt to do the exact same thing.
How did it go?
And failed.
Oh my god.
It's like a million years old.
Yep. Nothing like destroying your national history.
Like a Land Rover did that, no problem.
Yeah, Land Rover did it, no problem.
Wow.
Whoopsies.
How old was that stuff that it broke?
Real.
Probably real old.
Real goddamn old, Brian.
Oh, now you're going to explain things to me. When I was trying to figure out how small the thing was earlier, you weren't even paying attention. You're like my science teacher in high school that I barely passed the class because I'm like, hey,
it's probably because you weren't paying attention, Brian.
That was the wrong.
How old? Why doesn't it say in the article? I feel like that's a very important part of the story.
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know.
Here we go. Stairway to Heaven in China.
Although I'm guessing, honestly, the handrails may not be that old. Now that I see some other pictures of it.
1,760 years old, according to Google AI answer.
Except for those pieces that just got broken off the side.
So they just broke a bunch of really old shit off of it because they wanted to drive a car up it?
Well, they thought they could do it. They modeled it in Unreal Engine, and it seemed to work just fine there.
Oh my
They did it in Test Drive Unlimited and said, "Yeah, this will totally work." I mean, it is amazing how I mean, didn't somebody think to double check some of that before they just went and tried it?
Bro, nobody knows. Like,
go big or go
crazy.
home. That's what they said. They went home.
Well, apparently the car company does say that they are going to pay for all the damage that they caused. So
I see that video is hilarious. Thumbs up.
I hope they plan on selling a lot of cars to cover that, because a car only costs like $20,000. So might take a while. So anyway, there you go. Absolutely a thumbs up for destroying national landmarks.
It wouldn't cost that much to replace that fence. I mean, just some black chain link fence will get the job done. Keep people in, be fine. When it costs like $100 or something.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Duct tape.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Nice. All right. I think in lieu of billionaire pitches, well, I think we should theme our billionaire pitches this week, and we should pitch to them our famous recipe on how to deep fry a turkey.
All right.
No.
Okay, fine.
My pitch for deep frying a turkey is you take it and stick it in a bunch of dry ice to freeze it.
Yep.
And then you throw it in the microwave for 10 hours.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, flash fry it in the air fryer.
There it is. I like that.
There you go.
That
Done.
sounds delicious.
I don't
my
have
recipe for deep frying a turkey, and I want Elon to make this and eat it, is you need to get all the oils and mix them together. So you have canola oil, you have coconut oil, you have motor oil. You mix all of them together, and you put the turkey in that, and you let it marinate for 72 hours at room temperature, and then for another 72 hours at 105 degrees Celsius, and then another 72 hours at negative 100 Kelvin. And then you put it in the oven for a week, and then you put it in the microwave for a month. And then you sprinkle it with paprika and enjoy.
I made that once.
I know. It was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had.
Perfect.
What was left, I put on a sandwich. Let's see. That's pretty good. I think that should be the way everyone makes a turkey.
That's what happens when you forget that you're into step 3 of the marinate, and it just ends up.
Okay, so I think that the turkey
later.
should be basted in rocket fuel and set below the which one is the Heavy X, or the X rocket, the heavy one?
The Falcon Heavy.
Yeah. And then once it blasts off, then that's how it's cooked.
I love that idea.
All right.
And then it's launched into outer space and preserved in the vacuum and coldness of space.
So wait, you tie a rope around it
another day.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
You tie a rope around it so that it cooks on its way to space.
Yes, and then once you get up there, it just floats.
It's
in
flash
case we need
frozen.
turkey. Yeah, instead of in the freezer, it's in outer space.
It'll make it. It'll last forever.
And you would need a billionaire to do that, because they would need to tie it to one of their rockets.
And then when you're ready to eat it, a satellite will slice it up and shoot it back through the atmosphere, and it'll cook on its way down, and it'll land on your plate.
Yeah, like warming it up. Yeah, basically warming it up later, so you can have a nice.
How we have to cook
sandwich.
and freeze. cook and freeze, and then recook.
Reheat.
The best way to cook a turkey for sure.
Cook,
All right,
freeze,
Matt,
and reheat.
what's your recipe?
I don't have one.
Well, at least we know he's alive.
Yeah, we don't carry it.
Thank you.
All right.
Well, with that, I'm going to call this council meeting adjourned as we thank you all for listening to us connect to the internet tonight for the very first time. If you liked what you saw and want to check out all past episodes of the CouncilCast, you can go to councilcast.org, or you can find the audio files on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher. If you have a topic you would like the council's decision on, you can email us at councilcast.org. Thanks for listening, and goodbye.
Bye, everyone.